it's time of Dish with D. That's me. It is Saturday and it is time for the weekly meeting topic du jour and my weigh-in. We don't do weigh-ins every week if you remember correctly. So I will not be weighing in this week. I did weigh in last week, which is interesting though. And I will put this out there to the, if I mentioned it last week. No, I didn't. I couldn't realize it. Interesting, when I don't post a weigh-in, I get less people that watch. I don't know. Is it a coincidence? I'm not quite sure. This video will tell the tale. So if this video is not as widely viewed as the videos with the weigh-ins, then I know that's what you're here for, right? To each their own, I guess. I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, no weigh-in, and that's interesting. So also I wanted to mention, I posted a video yesterday about an unboxing on my other channel, and I will list that down below if you haven't checked it out. This was my ear fleek. I get this monthly, and this is totally off topic, subscription, and I didn't realize there were threader earrings. You thread them through, you have it dangle on the back. These are so stinking cute for $3.50. I can't even tell you. So I wanted to show you how adorable they are. I mean, if you're a little bit nervous about a threader, it doesn't even hurt. You just, you put the little stick through and you pull it down and it goes right through. That, and I also unboxed this Simply Loose tea. And I wanted to say how awesome this Empress Rajani is. I would have never ordered something like this. But shut the front door. It's delicious. I'm having it iced. It is phenomenal. All right, enough about that. I wanted to put that out there because I know I was going to forget to say something. Because you guys always want to know, like, after stuff, and I always forget to mention it. So, what is the topic this week, Dee? And honestly, I was really good on plan this week, so I'm sure the scale would have not been, well, I say that. But no, honestly, I had 7 really good days, which for me is awesome. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my week. The scale doesn't need to tell me anything different because I'm happy with my week. And I know I put out the best week I could. And I'm happy with that. And that's, the end, is what you have to look at, Don't be nitpicking your week. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. No, you do it, you own it, you move on. And like I said, I really had a great week. So the scale doesn't need to tell me that. I'm telling me that. So keep it positive. And did y'all see Valerie Bertinelli's post just the other day? She was body shamed, and I just think that that's horrible. How do we as women today body shame another woman? Yeah, put that out there too. All right, weekly technique. All right, make time for what you enjoy. Kristen Fisher. Try this. Prioritize something you find fulfilling with steps below. Number 1, list activities you enjoy doing. We've included some of our favorite ideas or one you might enjoy. It's just me painting or reading. It's me with my crew, hosting a game night, going to a concert. I'm ready to help others, donating supplies, mentoring a child. I'm taking care of my health, cooking a meal, heading to a yoga class. When, where, and how often and how long do you realistically have time to do what you like to do this week? So it shows like the Monday through Friday and how many times you take time out for yourself. We take time out for others all the time, but how much time do we take for us? I'm sure it's very microscopically small. Pair an activity from step 1 with a time from step 2. You will stick to the same thing every week or try a different activity. It's okay to change your mind or moment to just do something else you enjoy. Like she put in reading, she put in hosting a game night. Schedule, yes, literally. Add it to your calendar. It becomes a priority when you have. It's true, when you put it in your phone or put it on your calendar, you feel more obligated to do it because you put it in there. So you will definitely put time in. Let's dive a little deeper. Is your calendar full of things you have to do, but not a whole lot of what you enjoy doing? Doing something you enjoy and finding meaningful can help you experience a positive emotion, and it can boost your overall happiness. Get those endorphins going, hey? You may think you'll be happy after you reach your goals. Totally normal, but studies say it works the other way around. When people are happier, it can help them reach their goals. Making time for things you enjoy, even if it's only for just a few minutes a day, is actually a strategic way to make your journey easier. To make time for things you enjoy, make a priority a schedule on your calendar. We've already said that. Let's talk, sometimes we do everything for everybody else, And not that that's, we're women, we're geared that way. We're geared to put our kids, our husbands, and everybody else first. And some of us will say we enjoy that. We enjoy doing stuff for our kids. We enjoy being that person that everybody goes to for the answer. But the happiest, most outgoing people, if you see in society, are your saddest people. Like, look at you think of someone like Robin Williams, for instance. He's the first one that comes to my head. We all thought he's so funny, he's so out there, and he's got it all together, and he didn't. So I think we project what we want people to see. It's not who we really are inside. And I'm not sure why that is. I think we want to show that we're happy, we're successful, we're fulfilled, but really, are we? Are we doing what we think we should do to be what we feel we should be? That's the ticket. Are we doing what we think we should to feel the way we think we should? You can't do what you think is going to make you fulfilled. You have to just do something that will make you feel fulfilled. You can sit there and say, well, I want to help at a soup kitchen because I'll feel more this, or I want to donate here because I'll feel more. Does that make you feel better that you hand somebody something? I don't know. You have to find out. You have to do it because you want to do it, not because you think you should do it. It's an interesting balance of doing things for the right reasons, or doing things because we think that's what we should. We look better. Well, I do this, I volunteer here, here, and here, and I donate here, here, and here. But I'm not happy, or I'm not fulfilled because it's just something I think I'm going through the motions and doing what I should do versus what I really am called to do. What are we called to do as people? You have to find that out for yourself. I can't answer that. It's hard to answer for myself. Certain things, you'd be surprised. I've learned over the years that I didn't know that I was called to do, and somehow somebody else knew that, and sometimes that's the key. Somebody else will point you in that direction of where you need to go. There's always signs, and I'm not one to talk about signs too often, but like we'll take this weird for instance, and this really is kind of a little bit, as you know, I was going to leave my job this year, and not that I wanted to do this full time, I just didn't want to be there anymore. At least I thought that. And I thought this was something I enjoy doing, and I like it. It's fulfilling. And I thought, well, okay, I'll leave my job because I could do this more. And I was back and forth, and I just didn't feel really good about that because I've said it many times, about the changes and all that. And I was back and forth, and my husband, like, you keep talking like you don't, and I said, I know. So I went, and all of a sudden I said to myself, you know what, why don't I just go back and see how it goes? Because it was all about this whole COVID thing. That's what changed everything. It's changed everything with everybody. So I decided to stay, at least this next year. And I told my boss, I don't know what was going on. And I said, but I want to come back next year. And now she was like happy. And not even 3 hours later, I get an email from another person who works at my school, and she works with the 8th graders, and they all had to write letters of thank you to a teacher or a faculty member. And one of the girls wrote me one, and I think I've said it before, Casey, I'll give her a shout out. And she wrote me this, very beautiful letter of how much I've meant to her. I had her in preschool when she started. I was a preschool teacher's aide for many years, 3 and 4s. That was hard. And then I moved to 2nd grade. I was there a couple years. I've been in 1st grade about 6 years now. And I was her aide in preschool and in 2nd grade. So I've known Casey since she was like 4, 3 and a half, 4. So she wrote and it was almost like you're being told, this is where you need to be. Like, she was thanking me. She couldn't imagine her years there without me. I've meant so much to her. I've taught her, I sat there and my jaw dropped, because what are the odds I'm going to get that letter at that point? That just said to me, this is where you're supposed to be. And I thought, wow, it just hit me. I did post a letter in my Facebook group a while back. It just, that is, you might not think you're enjoying it. You had a horrible year, yeah. But my God, I guess I do. And it's, you know, you have to find, like I said, you never know. You kind of like thinking, and it's not always like thinking we're trying to be like helping, like, God, I don't want to sound horrible, but sometimes we'll feel fulfilled if we help poor, we'll help needy, we'll help homeless, we'll feed people, we'll give, and it isn't always about that type of thing. Sometimes it's about different things that in the end make your heart sing and make you feel that's where you're supposed to be. And sometimes you have to look for the signs. And I'm not a sign person, but I'm becoming one. And that hit me like like what are the odds? You make a decision and then you get that verification. That hit home for me. So, it's just how you perceive things. And like I said, just because you're together on the outside doesn't mean you're together on the inside. And you have to find what makes you, what brings you that, what do you enjoy, what fulfills you. I don't always, it's not always about something charitable that fulfills us. Sometimes it's something simple about little other things that fulfill you, and find that and embrace it. And life is short. And enjoy your food along the way. Embrace that. So what is the recipe for this week? About finding joy in your life. Basically, we have a short life, honestly. And if we're not enjoying it and we're going through the motions, there's something wrong with that. So find things, experiment, and people will guide you to where you need to be. That's one thing I've learned. People will guide you. All right, what is the recipe of the week? Barbecued chicken, corn, and slaw salad. I'll show you a picture of that. Looks interesting. I love slaws. And I like corn. Not sure I like the I'd rather have my chicken plain, I think. The ranch is what's on the slaw. All right, so that's interesting. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this weeding topic du jour. I did the best I can. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you have anybody that needs some extra help, send them over here to Dish with D. We are a community on a mission. Have a great rest of your day. And if you don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Have a great day. Let me know what your joy is. What brings you joy? Let me know in the description box below. Take care, folks, and we will dish another day.